Good afternoon, all Year 11 students. First of all, please let me congratulate you on all of your Year 11 success. I know that most of you will probably still be in shock at the very quick and shortened end to your Year 11 career. However, on the absolute bright side, we can now start preparing for the Amethyst Sixth Form. So welcome to our pre-Sixth Form preparation, assembly and presentation, in which I am going to talk you through what to expect from now on and what our expectations are of you and what you can do to make sure that you are well prepared for the Amethyst Sixth Form. So just to remind you of our Sixth Form provision, and particularly for those of you who are still unsure about whether you would like to join the Amethyst Sixth Form. So we provide a fantastic range of A-level and vocational qualifications, all suited to individual talents. We are highly collaborative, so everything that we do is about teamwork, and that's between you and your fellow peers, as well as you and your subject teachers and tutors. So it's really important, and particularly at this moment in time, utilising our Sixth Form virtual school, that you access everything that we are providing for you and you get used to collaborating with the Sixth Form staff. Of course, we take our student voice really importantly in Sixth Form. So when we do get things up and running again, we will have our student union, which is your opportunity to have your say and to create your own exciting experience. This is your Sixth Form, and you guys have a huge say in how we move Sixth Form forward and the experiences that we offer you. Of course, as you all know, we have our dedicated Sixth Form building that more than ever now we are very excited to get back to. So fingers crossed and hoping that everything is all well, that when we can return to Sixth Form, you can enjoy that dedicated Sixth Form building just for Year 12 and Year 13. And of course, those life chances are increased. So we will make sure that we provide you with everything you need to help discover who you can be. We're going to provide you lots of life skills, opportunities, enrichment opportunities, lots of different things to broaden your horizons and to build on those fantastic skills that all of you have. And lastly, we have those inspiring subject specialists that many of you are so used to from across the trust. So those Sixth Form teachers, particularly over the next couple of months in our virtual Sixth Form, are going to support you in beginning this Sixth Form journey and in inspiring you to really get to grips with your new A-level or applied general subjects. So, how are we going to prepare you for Sixth Form, and what is the outcome that we are hoping to achieve? Well, we want you to discover who you can be and become the best version of yourself here at Amethyst Sixth Form, and that can start very much today. So we want you to be passionate and fearless. We want you to love what you do every single day. In the subjects that you have chose to study, we want you to explore them in as much depth as you possibly can. Become an expert and do not be afraid to be you and to hold that knowledge. Don't forget that knowledge is power, particularly in this uncertain world that we are living in. We want you to be resilient and hardworking, and that is something over the next couple of months in our virtual Sixth Form and in your pre-Sixth Form preparation that you can show us that you are. So when times are tough, like they are for many of us at this point, we want you to keep on running, even when you feel like giving up. We want you to take every ounce of support and give it your all. So with the work that we will ask you to do, with the pre-sixth form preparation materials that we are going to give you, we want you to really, really give it your all and try your absolute best, even when things may become difficult. We want you to become thirsty to experience the world. It might be a little bit difficult at this point in time to see the world, but there's nothing like making future plans. The coronavirus will be over at some point, hopefully in the near future, and we want you to make those plans to see the world. Think about where you would like to travel and what you would like to see. Don't forget that the world is truly your oyster, so hold it in your hands and explore it. And then, last but not least, we want you to be aspirational and motivated, which we know that all of our students from across the Amethyst Trust are. You all are highly ambitious and have absolute clear goals and dreams for the future. So at this point in time, we want you to keep those goals and dreams at the forefront of your mind. And every time you feel like giving up because it's getting a little bit difficult, get that goal, get that dream right there in front of your eyes again to keep that vision in sight. So, how are we going to help you prepare for sixth form and utilise the extra time that you have been given at the moment? So preparation is key, and knowledge is the power that will lead you to succeed at sixth form. So we have already set you Success at Sixth bridging booklets for all of the subjects that we offer at sixth form. So many of you had your final interview with myself a couple of weeks ago, and you finalised the 3 subjects that you wished to study. Many of you received conditional offers, and quite a few of you received unconditional offers, which at this point in time should make you feel a little bit less anxious. But please let me remind you that if you wish to study at sixth form, you will be added to these key groups, and you will have that opportunity to complete those bridging booklets and to show us what you are made of. So in those bridging booklets, you will complete activities and tasks, and I'll talk about those a little bit later on in the presentation. But within those 3 subjects that you have chosen, and any more, if you're still undecided about courses, or if you just want to widen that knowledge, then you may complete bridging booklets in as many subjects as you wish to. You are also going to be added to your sixth form subject teams, and our fantastic subject specialist teachers are going to start providing you with resources and work and wider reading and lots of different tasks and activities that you can start completing within the virtual sixth form school. So once those teams have been completed and they are up and running, please endeavour to complete as much as you can in that time that you have been given. It will really show your subject teachers and the sixth form team how dedicated you are to coming to the Amethyst Sixth Form. We're also going to provide you with lots of different form time activities and projects that you can do. In particular, we're going to send you some academic skills challenges to complete. This is really important as sixth form is really quite different to Key Stage 3 and Key Stage 4. You need to have a lot more independence, you need to be a lot more organised, and the academic skills really sort of steps up a level. So we're going to help you work through those academic skills, improving them and building on them for that future. There's also lots of different resources that you can access on Unifrog, in which you should all have login details. If you don't, please do contact Miss Barnes and Mrs. Bangal, and they'll be sure to help you out. But all of those careers lessons will help you, again, have those skills that are really crucial to sixth form. And lastly, we'd like you to follow us, if you don't already, on Twitter and Instagram at Amethyst Sixth, and start tweeting your daily challenges for us. And also start sending us some pictures, start tweeting about your sixth form preparation. So if you are completing some of your bridging booklets, do send us a photo of that or tweet us and tell us what you're getting up to. Maybe you're completing some wider reading, maybe you're doing some Future Learn courses. Whatever it might be, give us a tweet. We've got lots of virtual rewards that we want to send out, and of course, again, it shows us that you are serious about that Amethyst Sixth Form journey and that you are working really hard towards it. So just to give you a little bit of information on the Success at Sixth bridging booklets and what to expect. So where do you find them? Well, at this moment in time, they are all in the Year 11 Aldersley students team, and the Year 11 Morton students team, they will be in shortly. If you go to files and you will see a folder which says Success at Sixth bridging booklets, then you can access all of those bridging booklets in there. Make sure that you do open the correct bridging booklets. You will see the subject title at the end of the bridging booklet. But as you can see from the example that I have shown you on the screenshot on the page, this is the English booklet, which it clearly states. So make sure that you're looking at the right courses that you would like to choose and already have chosen. Once we have set up your pre-sixth form course teams, they will also be in there as well. So how do you complete them? Well, don't forget that each booklet is read-only, so it won't let you edit it or download it, and you won't be able to complete the tasks in the actual booklet. But what we would ask you to do is create sort of 3 separate Word document files or a notebook maybe, and complete the tasks within your own Word booklet, please. If you do want to do it by hand, that's absolutely fine. If you don't have access to Word or any other online applications that you could use, so you could start screenshotting that work across, although doing it online does give those teachers better access to give you feedback. So as you work through the sixth form bridging booklets, you will see that there are lots of different activities. So on the first page in every booklet, there is either a compulsory reading or a suggested reading and wider reading books and websites for you to access. These are really important. Please use the time that you've got to explore some of those different options that have been given to you, because again, that knowledge is power, and that's you expanding that knowledge around that subject that you wish to study in the future. If it is compulsory reading, that means that you must read it to be able to access your course, which is why English has 3 texts there, as you can see. So again, as you can go through the booklets and you work through those tasks, at first you will see that there's a Key Stage 4 recall section, and this is where your GCSE and BTEC knowledge will be needed the most, and that is there designed to bridge that gap. It's to give you an idea of what knowledge at Key Stage 4 is really crucial for that sixth form course at A level or for Applied General. So if you're unsure about some of those questions, you can then go back to revise those different sections or topics of that subject that you quite didn't understand. So you can make sure that when you start in September, you already have built those gaps and you have built on that knowledge. After you've completed the recall, you can then move on to the A-level and Applied General tasks, which obviously each subject teacher has designed around the course that you are going to study. It's really important that you complete these booklets, and because we've got a little bit of extra time now and you have that time before the summer, we would like you to complete them before we break up officially for the summer holidays. So normally we would be giving you these booklets over the summer holidays, but as we have been given the gift of time, we're going to give them to you now and would like those completed. And that will mean that hopefully when everything is back to normal and we are allowed to be social again, you can enjoy your summer without the worry of having to complete bridging booklets. But of course, you can still access all of the fantastic lessons that our teachers are putting on there. So of course, we're helping you prepare for sixth form. And as I have already mentioned, we will be shortly setting up subject teams for pre-sixth form preparation. So first of all, I will contact you to remind you of the courses that you have chosen. If you do wish to change these courses, or on the list that I send, it doesn't have you down to have applied for sixth form, or it doesn't have you down as coming to sixth form at this point in time, and you have changed your mind, just respond, drop me an email, and we can go through those course choices that you wish to study. Once I have had the responses back and I've made some of those changes, you will all be added then to your pre-sixth form team for each of your 3 chosen courses. And then in this team, you'll find the bridging booklets and any other resources that the teachers will be putting on there for you. So do just have a look within that team, have a look in files and see what fantastic resources are there for you. It's a really good opportunity to get ahead, and something that year 12 don't tend to get this early. So it's really lucky for you guys that you get this insight into your A-level courses nice and early. Preparation is key. So if you do complete the pre-sixth form courses and the bridging booklets, then we are really confident that you are going to be building on those skills to help you survive and thrive across sixth form. And all of these skills are crucial to succeeding at sixth form. So we want you to be independent, and that is something that is very different at sixth form. You obviously have your 3 subjects that you have chosen, but on top of that, you do have 12 hours of free study time. So that is time where you do not have a teacher sitting in front of you, or virtually even on sixth form. And it is that time for you to organise your time, complete flipped learning and homework tasks, complete wider reading and research, and to keep on top of any coursework that you might have or revision. So it's really important, and again at this moment in time, that independence and organisation is something that you can really get to grips with now. You can really give it a try by organising your day, organising when you're going to be doing specific things, when you're going to be doing specific subjects, and how you are going to do that. That will help you when you come to sixth form in September. And of course, we want you to have those confidence in your own abilities. So please don't be scared or feel nervous about contacting the sixth form team or the sixth form subject teachers if you're unsure about anything in the bridging booklet, or if you need support. Okay, it's really important that you have your own voice here at sixth form and that you utilise that voice. If you utilise it, then we can support you as much as possible. And of course, what's really important and what we're really going to try and build with you guys is that critical thinking and analytical skills. So it's really about analysing what you have to do, analysing those texts, analysing the knowledge, and moving it forward to create success. And you have, of course, all of the other fantastic skills that we need you to move forward with. So that thirst for the world, high ambitions, drive, teamwork, resilience, and the enthusiasm and presence. Of course, we want you to be as involved in sixth form as you can be. And just to show you a quick vision of that journey, that you are starting nice and early. So we are obviously at the start button now, so you can start completing those Success at Sixth booklets, building on that Key Stage 4 knowledge and bridging that gap between Key Stage 4 and Key Stage 5. Show us that dedication and that you are prepared and organised and really willing to give it your all in sixth form. And then as you go through sixth form, in year 12, it's your opportunity to explore those chosen courses with passion, with vigour, with enthusiasm and hard work. And it's all about creating those stepping stones towards that future. It's creating the beginning of that journey towards that successful career that you want. In year 13, it's about aiming high 100% of the time, reaching for the highest outcomes to paint the best portrait of yourself and to know that you have succeeded. future planned and ready to go. And then throughout your time, you are well prepared and ready to take on the world. What's important to note, and again, I think it's even more prominent at this moment in time, is that time is so short, and particularly in sixth form, it really goes just like that. It goes so quickly. We blink and we're already in year 13 exam season. So there isn't a great deal of time to get used to those subjects and to really explore them. So now that you've got that opportunity of time, really please utilize that time that you have now to explore the subjects as much as you can before September, because that is going to give you a real good head start. So meet the team. We are there for you. We are here for you, and you can contact us for help, support, and any queries that you might have. So obviously you know who I am. I'm Mrs. Gavin, and I will make sure that your sixth form provision is outstanding. And of course, I'm in charge of enrolling all of our new students and making sure that you are well supported throughout your time at sixth form, and that you have a fantastic time and learn lots and are ready for the future. So do contact me for any queries about the course choices, or whether you are unsure about whether you have said you are coming to sixth form or not. Any questions, please drop me an email. We have Miss Williams, who's our pastoral head of year. She will monitor your well-being and support you to be your best self. We have Mrs. Knight, who is our attendance and administrator. So she will support you with that and make sure that you are in sixth form every day and you are doing fantastically well. And then Mr. Loveday is our ASL of the Amethyst Sixth, and he will lead you towards that successful future. He will be tracking your work that you've completed in lessons, making sure that you keep on top of those deadlines and that you really are doing well in those subjects. So as well as preparing for sixth form with those bridging booklets, at sixth form we put a huge amount of importance on enrichment. Now, of course, there are things that we can't do at this point in time. You know, we can't be going out on work experience and doing lots of visits, but that just gives you an idea of the different things that we will do when we are able to, and when we go back, hopefully in September. So we have lots of different university and business visits for you, and if there's a particular university that you want to go to and visit, then let us know and we shall put that visit on for you. But there are still lots of things that you can access. So again, on those Success at 6 booklets, have a look at the wider reading and research. Have a look and see if there's any online courses that you could do to prepare you. Have a look to see if you could learn a new skill online. There are lots of free activities and resources that you can do there that will enrich you around that subject. It doesn't have to be related to the subject that you are studying at all. You can do something completely removed. You could learn sign language, which would be absolutely fantastic. You could learn maybe some counselling skills. Anything that you are interested in and that you know is going to build on your skills and your personality and your characteristics and enrich your life, give it a go. But again, we are going to be providing you with lots of different resources so you can get some enrichment. And that just gives you another idea of some of the different opportunities that we will offer when we get back to normal in sixth form. So already mentioned the student union team. That's a really crucial part of our sixth form. If you are really interested about joining that student union team, there's no time like the present. We can always get started and get planning for that future nice and early. Give me an email, send me an email, and we could start that student union team really soon. We've of course got the sixth form football academy, and congratulations to all those students who were accepted onto our 3 football teams this year. And I know some of you just pipped it a little bit and have ended up on the reserve team, but really well done to all of you. Well done. And just to give you another reminder of our expectations for when we do come back to sixth form, hopefully in September. So we do have our business dress code. So ladies must wear appropriate business wear. Skirts, knee length, please. Dress or trouser suits with a blouse. And we do want a jacket, please. No denim, no jeans, no denim jackets, no hoodies, that kind of thing. Gentlemen always look really smart. We'll wear business suits with shirt and tie. So again, a jacket, please, to make us seem really professional and businesslike. And again, when we do get back to sixth form, you will be given an Amethyst Sixth ID badge, which should be worn at all times, which is for health and safety, fire safety, and child protection and safeguarding. It's just so that all of our students across our trust schools know who you are. So lastly, follow and tweet us. You can see our Twitter there at Amethyst Sixth. And we want you to show us how dedicated you are to our sixth form and to tweet us each day. So we'd like to see how you are an outstanding sixth form role model and that you are motivated to complete your bridging booklets, activities, enrichment, and lots more. So tweet using the hashtag preparing for sixth. And you can also tweet the daily challenges using the daily challenge hashtags also. We really are excited to start collaborating with you. I know it's a really uncertain time and some of you will still be really disappointed, but let's look on the bright side now. Let's look towards the future and let's get prepared for the Amethyst Sixth Form. I absolutely can't wait to see what you guys are going to achieve. Thank you and have a great day.